Now, Mr. Monitor, who will ask?
Yes, somebody raised this question about the reformers in the history of Islam. He says that they all didn't claim that they are the reformers of the centuries. So why did the promised Messiah claim that he was a reformer?
Because he was not an ordinary reformer at all, number one. Number two, some of them did claim they were reformers. The question implies that. So if some of them did claim, what is the objection against another one claiming? The question would have been valid if somebody had said that none of the reformers before claimed to be Mujaddid. Why did he? The second answer will come later. But this question is not like this. It doesn't say none of the reformers claimed. It says all of them did not claim. Right? Which means some of them did claim, and history tells us that many reformers claimed to be Mujaddid. Not only in Arabia but also in Africa. We know of a Nigerian Mujaddid by the name of Usman Dan Fodio. He is the one who converted almost all of that area, Nigeria, and it's a huge service of Islam which he did. And also he defended the Muslims' faith against Christian onslaught. So he was a great man, and he claimed to be a Mujaddid. So there are others as well who did claim to be Mujaddideen. And one, you see, what's the name of the Mughal emperor? Previous one of those. Tamur. Amir Tamur. Amir Tamur was the one who launched a great campaign for rehabilitating the unity of God. Because in his time, a very large number of the Muslims who had converted from other faiths, they had started turning to saints, to the graves, to imaginary things, and it was practically idolatry, which was spreading fast in the world of Islam. He took up his cudgel against it, and before he died, he completely rehabilitated the unity of God in the entire kingdom, the great kingdom of Amir Tamur. And he writes about it himself and says, I am the Mujaddid of this century. So who says nobody did? Some Mujaddidin did, some did not. So if he did, what is the objection? Again, the most important thing is that he is not an ordinary Mujaddid. Mujaddid is not an Imam appointed by God who has to be accepted. This is the most important thing which should be noted. Show me one hadith of Hadith Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam where he makes it incumbent, compulsory on every Muslim to do bath at the hand of every Mujaddid. There is not a single hadith. But about Hazrat Imam Mahdi, he says, when you hear that Imam has come, reach him, even if you have to walk on your knees, crawl on your knees across glaciers, or buy a uho and do bath at his hand. This is if he did not claim, who would know? How the name would reach far and wide. Moreover, this indicates that he will not belong to one country. He will belong to a much wider world, because there were people who will have to go across glaciers, which shows almost the whole world will be the arena of his work. And that is exactly what happened. So don't mix Mujaddideen with Imam al-Mahdi. None of the Mujaddideen, other than the Imam Mahdi, has been positively declared Al-Imam Al-Mahdi, the one who is appointed directly by God. So they don't see the difference. If anybody comes from God, he has to announce it. Otherwise, if people don't reject him, then the fault will not be theirs. Anyone who claims to be a divine imam appointed by God must make it known to the whole world, despite the fact that he has to pay a price, heavy price for that. Because there is one claim which is punished, and a false claimant cannot make a claim which is punishable. Another beautiful point in favor of the truth of Masih Islam. Whenever somebody has claimed to be from God, without exception, he was punished by the society, and heavily so, tortured, almost put to death. It is not an ordinary claim, it is not rewarded by people. So Hazrat Mirza Sahib made a claim not to gain popularity. He made the claim to lose popularity for the sake of Allah. And this is what he did. A man who was the most popular rising star of Indian Muslims suddenly became the worst hated man and hunted man in the whole of India, in the Muslim community, also among the Christians and other faiths whom he confronted on behalf of Islam. So how could he do it without making a claim? He's from God. And the claim itself proves that he's right. Without claim, he should not have invited so much trouble. Sorry. And his truth could not be tested. So the claim offers the trial. It's a proof of the truth, not the proof of falsehood. Got it?
Yes, please.